Well, the circle of women accusing Bill Cosby of sexual assault now widens.
Meanwhile, Cosby remains silent. His camp thus far has declined our invitation to tell his side of the story, but there are others who continue to come forward and tell theirs.
Yep, 80s supermodel Janice Dickinson is one of them, and she is speaking only to us for the first time, claiming that she was sexually assaulted by Bill Cosby.
Her story is our top story tonight as another alleged Cosby victim tells all.
Stuffing feelings of rape and my unresolved issue from this incident has drove me into a life of trying to hurt myself.
Janice claims it happened in 1982. She says Cosby had called her once before during a stint in rehab. He then later had her fly from Bali to Lake Tahoe, where the comedian was performing.
After dinner, in my room, he had given me wine and a pill, and the next morning I woke up and I wasn't wearing my pajamas, and I remember before I passed out that I had been sexually assaulted by this man. The last thing I remember was Bill Cosby in a patchwork robe, dropping his robe and getting on top of me. And I remember a lot of pain.
Were you trying to fight him off? Were you trying to, what were you?
I don't remember fighting him off. I just remembered what the is going on.
When you say he gave you a pill and alcohol, you were just in rehab.
He knew damn well I was in rehab.
And when this turned so ugly, why not go to the police right then?
I was embarrassed and ashamed.
Did you ever tell anybody about this?
I can't remember that. I don't want to implicate anyone because Bill Cosby is a very powerful man.
How did this incident and what happened affect you?
This is one of the biggest regrets and resentments throughout the course of my life. I've compartmentalized the memory.
Janice is just the latest woman to come forward against the beloved comedian.
I can talk now because I have nothing to lose anymore.
Barbara Bowman, a one-time aspiring actress, wrote an op-ed in the Washington Post last week. Yesterday, I Skyped with Joan Tarshis, who says Cosby drugged and assaulted her in 1969.
It's horrible to have to keep a secret.
In 2005, Tamara Green told the Today Show Cosby drugged and groped her when she was a model in the 1970s.
I actually told him that he would have to kill me, that if he didn't kill me and he tried to rape me, it was going to go very badly.
In a civil suit in 2005, Andrea Constan claimed Cosby drugged and assaulted her. According to court papers, Constan's attorneys had a reported 10 witnesses ready to testify that Cosby had sexually assaulted them. The case was settled out of court, and Cosby was not charged with a crime. In a new interview, the then DA says she waited a year to go to the police.
Had she reported it in time, we could have checked her blood, or we could have checked even hair and nails.
There seems to be a pattern here where women say they were given drinks and then they were given a pill, and then as they were passing out or when they woke up, they alleged that Dr. Cosby was groping them or touching them or coming towards them. What do you say to these other women?
I'm here for you, ladies. I'm here for you, and if you trust me, I don't know, I'm just here for them.
In a statement over the weekend, Cosby's attorney said the comedian will not dignify decade-old, discredited claims of sexual abuse with a response.
If you could look him in the face, if he was sitting right here, what would you say to Bill Cosby?
I would say to you, Bill, how dare you go yourself? How dare you? How dare you take advantage of me? And I hope you rot.
Well, when you listen to all these stories, and if they are true, I know there's a lot of people out there who are wondering, well, why do these ladies wait so long to talk about these alleged assaults? But you have to think, Bill Cosby was a powerful man. They probably were afraid that a lot of people wouldn't believe them if they came back and talked about it back then.
Great quote in a new biography about Cosby from the head of PR from Coca-Cola back in the 80s, and he said, the three most believable personalities are God, Walter Cronkite, and Bill Cosby.
Wow, so maybe the thinking was, why say anything if people are going to believe him over me? Now, again, this is all if this is true.
And we urge Mr. Cosby to come out
please, yes.
and please answer these allegations.
Yeah, and now also I think the ladies are thinking he's 77, not at the height of his career, so maybe there's less fear of repercussion.
What's going on, y'all? This is your quick Hunt. I'm back with another video of entertainment news, and this is a segment I call Dialogue with Jay. And what this basically is, topic I'm talking about today is the Bill Cosby allegations that has been coming to surface. That's been going on for years. That will pop up, and then as years progress, it will die right back down. And now, as everything is being contoured, now it is back up again, and several more women are coming up saying the same allegations. Let's get into it. Now, we get into years ago that that a couple of women have came forth on the Bill Cosby, saying that he has on several accounts has raped them and drugged them, and some said that he rubbed up against them in a very uncomfortable way. And now it's starting to surface, and it's getting to the point to where it's now like many women are coming through, and now they're really getting into what's really going on, and they're really trying to find out. And several of these women, this incident happened like 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago, and now they're coming up, and basically they're in the effort to say, hey, I'm not going to let this rest. I'm tired of going to sleep. Tired of going to bed at night knowing that this has happened, and I haven't either said anything or no legal action is taking place. And according to a Washington Post, who did a whole article on this situation, and him basically stating that 17 women in total, plus a couple of more, has came forth with the same allegations, and 12 of them said that he had raped them and drugged them, and one of them said that he gave her a drug, or slipped her a drug, put it in her drink, and she wakes up with his friend. Now, with that being said, let's get into what's going on now. On my opinion, first of all, what are your opinions on that? And as I get more into the story, make sure you don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe. I really need to get my fan base out there, and I really want to know what you're thinking, and what your thought process is, and what your thoughts on this social allegations. Do you think he did it? Do you think he had something to do with it, or you think these women are coming forth for money? Please leave it down in the comments. And if you have any updates on this information, please leave it down in the comments. Remember to follow me on social media. All my social media information will be in the box down below. So now let's get into it. 17 women has come forward with the same allegations, and 12 of them say he had raped and drugged them. In my opinion, I like Bill Cosby, and I respect him, and he has made a huge impact on the African American community and the community in total. But what my opinion is, and my state is, that you only know Bill Cosby for his accomplishments and what he has done in the African American community, as far as comedy, as far as being the sitcom Best Dad with the Claire Huxtable, and the Huxtables being a professional doctor, giving black folks hope. That's not all of us are bad, and we do have some success in this world. But that's in the front for us. You don't know what happens behind closed doors. You don't know what his real lifestyle is about. All you know is what you see on TV, and many people say that, hey, I don't believe it because I don't see Bill Cosby doing that. But at the end of the day, you really don't know Bill Cosby to even make those allegations. Now, we respect him, and we will hope that these allegations are not true, but at the end of the day, okay, let's put it like this. Me personally, I'm the type of person, I'm not going to let you go around and minimize and slander my name without me publicly going out and stating the truth with facts. That's why I don't delete text messages. That's why I don't delete nothing. And stating with facts, I mean, if this has been going on for years, this reminds me of the Michael Jackson situation, to where he settled out of court his first time, and which gave everybody the impression that he had something to do with it. But at the end of the day, his management wanted to settle out of court. He actually wanted to go to court and tell the truth, because he know in his heart, mind, body, and soul, going to sleep at night, that he loved children, but he would never treat them or do anything like that. So that's what I'm taking it back to Bill Cosby. 17 women are coming up total, and 12 are saying the same thing, and these women do not know each other, and you're still going on interviews not wanting to talk about it and not wanting to state your facts and state your truth. Now, if you did not do anything, I would hope that you, as a man and as an African American man and as a human being period, will come forth and say, these allegations are not true. I would never do that to a woman. I would never treat a woman in that manner. I would put it like this: this man got money, so I'm pretty sure you have women throwing themselves in his grace, even while he's married. So I mean, with him being there, and even when these allegations start to first come up in his prime, I'm pretty sure that women try to throw themselves at him. So I'm pretty sure he would. I will hope that he wouldn't have to drug women just to please himself or to get an orgasm or whatever it is that you need. But at the end of the day, you're married, and what puzzles me is it could be two reasons why he's not saying anything. Because a man of that caliber was like, you know what, I know these allegations are false, so I wouldn't even address it. I would pay it no mind because it's false. And then the other side of me say, okay, you're guilty because you're not saying anything, you're not giving facts, you're nonchalant about the whole thing. And your wife, now, it can be two things with the wife also, because I seen her in an interview and she's nonchalant also. Either you holding your husband down real good, and or you know some stuff too, and you're not saying anything. Which, okay, hold your husband down, don't go against it. But my whole thing is what is done in the dark will come to light, and I just know in my heart, mind, body, and soul, I will hope that it's not true. But at the end of the day, these women don't know each other, and I'm pretty sure they didn't call each other on call it and say, hey, we're gonna get 17 other women, we're gonna have a meeting, we're gonna make up these allegations, we're gonna ruin Bill Cosby's career. I don't think that. I really think that even if it was not rape, because you know when we hear rape, we automatically think bad, but rape is just as straight down to the point as it really is. Like, if we're drunk and you consent to sex, and we both had sex, but we're drunk, you raped me and I raped you, because we're not in a total mind state. So when when they come in forth with the allegation that he drugged them, and they did not, whether they consented or not, that is still rape, because she was not in her 100% right mind to say, hey, I'm going to have sex with you. So that is rape. So whether he drugged her, beat the hell out of her, or them, and raped them on several accounts, at the end of the day, it still might go forth. And he might be found guilty if they do take this to trial and actually want to have him convicted. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So I want to know, what are your thoughts? Do you feel that Bill Cosby did this? Do you feel that these women are coming forth for money? Or do you think that these allegations are even true? Or are they making this stuff up? And why are they coming forth with it now? I understand, but I want to know your thoughts. And maybe you can have a conversation, and I would love to join in. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and right after I'm going to post up a video of an interview of 7 other interviews. I'm just going to post up one coming forth, and she's basically stating in her interview that she would no longer sleep and stay in silence because of the situation, because her life has been changed and it's never been the same ever since the incident happened. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, share on all social medias. Check me out on my social media sites. Will be posted in more info box below. And peace. Entertainment segment video, my reactions to Beyonce's video is coming up next, and what y'all think is also what y'all think is also coming up next. Peace.